Are you planning to travel to Europe? Do you know which cities are considered the most dangerous? As travelers, it's imperative to arm ourselves with knowledge about our destinations, especially when it comes to safety. In this video, we're diving into a topic that's often overlooked, the most dangerous cities in Europe, where the risk of being robbed or worse, killed, is unfortunately a reality. We'll be using compelling statistics to guide this countdown. Stay tuned as we count down the top 10 most dangerous cities in Europe. Starting our countdown at number 10, we have Birmingham, UK. This city, known for its industrial heritage and vibrant cultural scene, is a popular destination for tourists. But beneath its lively surface, Birmingham reports relatively high rates of petty crimes. The city centre and the Bullring shopping district in particular are hotspots for these incidents. Tourists often fall victim to pickpocketing, purse snatching and car break-ins, particularly in metro stations late at night. It's always advisable to keep your belongings secure and be vigilant, especially when in crowded areas or travelling after dark. Despite these risks, Birmingham remains a city with much to offer. Remember, safety should always be a priority. Now let's move on to our next city. Moving on to number 9, we find ourselves in Sofia, Bulgaria. This city, known for its stunning architecture and rich history, also has a darker side. Recent statistics reveal that Sofia's crime rate is higher than the European average, with property crimes like burglary and car theft being particularly rampant. Tourists are unfortunately no exception to these crimes. Pickpocketing is also a significant concern, particularly in crowded areas and on public transportation. It's not uncommon for unsuspecting tourists to fall victim to these swift and silent thieves. Violent crimes, while statistically less common, do occur. It's advised to avoid certain areas after dark and to always be aware of your surroundings. In the event of an emergency, remember the Universal European Emergency Number 112. While Sofia is a city full of charm, it's important to stay alert. After all, a well-prepared traveller is a safe traveller. At number 8, we have Bucharest, Romania. A city that's a beautiful blend of history and modernity. It's no wonder Bucharest attracts travellers from around the globe. But beneath its charming facade lies a darker side. Bucharest's crime rate is higher than the national average in Romania. Petty crimes such as pickpocketing and bag snatching are common, particularly in crowded places and tourist hotspots. A particular area of concern for travellers is the Old Town, famed for its nightlife, but also a hotspot for opportunistic thieves. Violent crimes are less common but not unheard of. It's recommended to avoid walking alone late at night, especially in less populated areas. Car theft and break-ins are also a concern, so it's advisable to use secured parking facilities and avoid leaving valuables in the car. Despite these risks, remember that millions visit Bucharest yearly without incident. Bucharest is a city with much to offer, but be sure to prioritize your safety. Coming in at number 7 is Belgrade, Serbia. Known for its vibrant nightlife and rich history, Belgrade has a darker side. It has a higher crime rate than many other European cities. Street crimes such as pickpocketing and purse snatching are common, particularly in areas frequented by tourists. The city's bustling nightlife also brings with it a risk of violence. Bars and clubs in the city's entertainment districts can be hotspots for trouble, especially late at night. But it's not just the nightlife that poses a risk. Even during the day, tourists should be cautious in areas such as Kalemegdan Park and the Belgrade Fortress, which are known hotspots for petty theft. Despite these challenges, Belgrade remains a city of intrigue and charm. Its rich culture, stunning architecture and warm people make it a destination worth visiting. Belgrade is a captivating city, but it's always best to stay vigilant. Halfway through our list at number 6, we have Riga, Latvia. This Baltic gem, known for its stunning Art Nouveau architecture, unfortunately, also has a reputation for crime. Travel advisories often warn tourists about the potential for petty theft, especially in crowded public places or unlit areas at night. In recent years, Riga has witnessed a slight uptick in violent crimes as well. While the city is generally safe during the day, it's advisable to be vigilant after dark, especially in isolated areas. Moreover, scams targeting tourists are also a concerning issue. Fraudulent taxi services and overcharging in bars and restaurants are common complaints, so it's wise to research and choose reputable businesses when exploring the city. Despite these issues, Riga's rich history, culture and breathtaking vistas continue to attract globetrotters. Remember, being informed is the first step towards a safe journey. Riga is a city of stunning architecture, but it's crucial to be aware of the risks. Coming in at number 5, we find ourselves in Athens, Greece. The birthplace of democracy and Western philosophy, Athens is a city of ancient wonders. But beneath the allure of the Parthenon and the charm of the Plaka district, there's a darker side to this historic city. The crime rate in Athens, while not the highest in Europe, is still significant. Petty crimes like pickpocketing and bag snatching are common, particularly in tourist hotspots and on public transportation. Disturbingly, reports of more serious crimes, such as muggings and armed robberies, have also been on the rise in recent years. Travelers, particularly those who stand out as tourists, can be easy targets. While the Greek police are generally responsive, the language barrier can make reporting incidents difficult. So, while Athens offers an incredible journey through history, it's essential to stay vigilant. Athens is a city of ancient wonders, but it's important to stay safe. At number 4 on our list, we have Lisbon, Portugal. This historical city is a magnet for tourists, drawn in by its rich culture, picturesque landscapes and mouth-watering cuisine. But beneath the surface, there's a darker side to the city that travelers need to be aware of. The crime rate in Lisbon is relatively moderate compared to other European cities, but it's the petty crimes that can catch you off guard. Pickpocketing and bag snatching are common, particularly in areas thronged by tourists. The districts of Intendente and Anjos and the area around Martin Moniz Square are known to be hotspots for such activities. Violent crimes are less frequent, but they do occur, especially late at night in areas bustling with nightlife such as Bairro Alto and Cais do Sodré. Despite these issues, Lisbon remains a popular destination. But remember, a little caution goes a long way. Lisbon is a city of vibrant culture, but safety should always be a priority. Close to the top at number 3, we find Barcelona, Spain. This vibrant city, known for its art and architecture, also has a less glamorous side. While it's not typically associated with violent crime, Barcelona is infamous for its high rates of petty crime, especially theft. Tourists, with their cameras and relaxed attitudes, are often prime targets. In this bustling metropolis, pickpocketing is quite common, particularly in crowded areas like Las Ramblas and metro stations. Bag snatching is another frequent occurrence, with thieves often operating on motorcycles for a quick getaway. And let's not forget about the notorious bird poop scam, where a faux Good Samaritan offers to help clean up a mess that's been surreptitiously placed on your clothes, whilst actually relieving you of your valuables. Despite these risks, Barcelona remains a must-visit destination. Its rich history, stunning landmarks, and culinary delights are too enticing to pass up. Barcelona is a city of endless attractions, but remember to stay alert. Just missing the top spot at number 2, we have Rome, Italy. Known for its artistic heritage, ancient ruins, and exquisite cuisine, Rome also has its share of issues that tourists should be aware of. The city's crime rate, though not the highest, does pose threats to unsuspecting visitors. The most common crimes are pickpocketing and bag snatching, particularly in crowded areas. Interestingly, Rome's most dangerous areas aren't the bustling city centre, but rather the outskirts where tourists rarely venture. However, that doesn't mean you can let your guard down while exploring the iconic sites. In fact, popular tourist destinations like the Colosseum and the Trevi Fountain are hotspots for petty theft. Another area of concern is public transportation. Buses and the metro are often crowded, making it easy for pickpockets to operate. So while you're soaking in the timeless beauty of Rome, make sure you're taking necessary precautions. After all, a little awareness can go a long way. Rome is a city of timeless beauty, but it's crucial to be aware of the dangers. And finally, the most dangerous city in Europe for travelers is Paris, France. Now, we're not saying you should steer clear of the Eiffel Tower or skip out on a croissant at a charming Parisian cafe, but it's important to be aware that Paris has a high crime rate, especially when it comes to theft and pickpocketing. Tourists can be easy targets, often distracted by the city's captivating architecture and bustling street life. The most common incidents involve purse snatching and theft from unattended vehicles. Unfortunately, these incidents tend to spike in popular tourist areas and on public transportation. Furthermore, scams and frauds are quite prevalent. You might come across individuals posing as charity workers or find yourself in a rigged game on the street. But don't let this deter you from experiencing the City of Lights. With a bit of caution, you can enjoy all the beauty and culture Paris has to offer. Paris is a city of romance and elegance, but it's always essential to prioritize your safety. Safety should always be a priority when traveling. We've journeyed together through Europe's 10 most dangerous cities from Kiev to Paris. These are places where you could encounter risks, but remember, every city has its safe and unsafe parts. It's crucial to stay alert, cautious, and informed about your surroundings wherever you may be. It's not about avoiding these cities, but about understanding and navigating the risks. Remember, knowledge is power. Stay informed, stay safe, and enjoy your travels.